Several years ago, a strange incident occurred in a rural area of Peru. A boy went to spend some days of his summer vacation at his uncle's house, who owned a large flock of sheep. There was a deep well near the uncle's house, which always gave the boy chills whenever he saw it. The uncle asked the boy to take care of his sheep the day he arrived because he had lost some recently and believed they were stolen. The uncle had to attend a party elsewhere that night, so he tasked his nephew with looking after the sheep. As the night passed, the boy went to sleep, but was awakened at dawn by a noise from one of the sheep. The boy immediately jumped up, believing there was a thief stealing the sheep. He grabbed his uncle's rifle and quietly exited the house, but there was no one outside. Suddenly, there was a deep noise from the well. The boy approached the well and stopped when he saw a huge shadow slowly emerging from within. It seemed to be in the shape of a person, and its nails looked larger than normal. The creature went to where the sheep were, which were trembling at that moment. The boy barely managed to fire a shot at it, but it had no effect. Instead of being frightened, the creature started paying attention to the boy. The creature began crawling towards him, causing the boy to panic and his legs to tremble with fear. The boy immediately dropped the rifle and ran towards a nearby lake, hearing the creature's footsteps getting closer and closer. He could feel its heavy breathing as if it were breathing over his shoulder. The boy threw himself into the lake, and for some reason, the terrifying creature did not jump in after him. It stood at the edge of the lake, staring at him. The night was so dark that the boy could not distinguish the creature clearly. He floated in the water feeling exhausted, and when morning light broke, he heard the creature's footsteps moving away. The boy's uncle found him outside the house in the morning, pale and shivering with fear, with a look of horror on his face. Knowing what had happened during the night, the man did not say a word to his nephew but went to town to seek help from some men. They went with him to the well and started draining the water from it. As soon as they finished, they found something strange inside. They saw a decomposed body of an unknown man. The corpse in the well was so deteriorated that it was impossible to identify the person, but the one thing that remained intact was his nails, which were very long and curved like claws. Since then, the terrifying legend of the drowner has haunted that place.